You know the vibes, New York City. It's episode 4. Shay Baby.
Yes, sir. We in the building. Yo, but hey, it's not about me today. You know, it's...
Yo, look who we got.
I know.
Jesus Christ.
I know. And I feel extra special.
Wow.
Nigga, we in the penthouse. You know, I can see the whole city. I can see the whole New York. It's lovely. It's lit today. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it, New York City. I'll introduce you to the Queen of Harlem, Michelle Smalls.
100%. Yes.
Queen.
Now, I gotta say, I see you on the internet. You do real estate. So, you know, the next thing I was gonna say, her crib gotta be crazy because she does real estate. We are in the building. We are at the top floor. I see everything. And you know what? It was cold downstairs. It's hot up here. The heat rises. You know.
Yo, let's talk about it. Let's get right to it. Hey, Queen, how are you?
I'm amazing.
You look good.
Well,
I thank you for inviting us into your home.
Your family.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
You heard that? Y'all better leave me alone. Our family will get touched. Leave me alone.
Yo, you know I name all the episodes. This episode is called Share the Love, Spread the Wealth.
Good name. Love it. All the names been good though. That was you?
I tried.
I was wondering who's doing all that.
I tried.
I know I'm gonna kick his ass for this name.
Yo,
I like it more like
let's get to it, right? We know you got a lot of great things going. You're a great mom. You're a great grandmother. You're a great businesswoman. You're a great daughter, a great a great niece, a great all of that, right? What makes Michelle Smalls the Queen of Harlem?
You tell me. I don't know. You know the crazy thing about that is I never called myself that.
Yes.
It was actually years ago. It was like Harlem, uptown, downtown was beefing, and the east and the west was beefing. And Reggie from Final Four was like, Michelle, maybe if we do one party together, I mean, it'll stop the beef, it'll slow the beef down. And he was like, you can't do it. I was like, I can do anything. He was like, no, you can't. We tried, Big Tune tried, Carrio tried, and J-Mo and them from Lincoln, they tried. So I went to each one of them. I was like, yo, y'all niggas owe me a favor. Can you do this for me? And everybody said, yeah. And we did one big party, and the party was like a big success. So Reggie was like Queen of Harlem. So I went to the park, it was a cookout, and the guy was like, Queen of Harlem, and I didn't know that was my name. So I just kept walking or whatever case it may be. He's like, Queen of Harlem, and I didn't know. And then
So somebody gave you that name?
Reggie.
Really?
Reggie from
Shout
Final
out to
Four.
Reg, you the man. Good name.
Reggie from Final Four. So, but this was another guy calling me that. And I guess because he heard it from Reggie. But I mean, again, I didn't know that was my name. And I kept going. And then he stopped me. He was like, yo, Queen of Harlem. And then he held the whole conversation. So when I went to another party, it was like Queen of Harlem. And then that's how the name stuck. It came from Reggie. So no, it wasn't a name that I gave myself. It was something that the community gave me.
Well, now, me coming from outside of Harlem.
Okay.
And Harlem, for me, has always been a place as like it's sort of like, when I think of New York City, I think of Harlem. Just so you know.
Okay.
Not Brooklyn, not the Bronx. And I'm a Bronx person. My whole family is from the Bronx.
Talk about it, Chef.
You know what I mean? I'm talking about it. But Harlem, for me, coming up as a kid, because my father was real close to Pee Wee Kirkland, Joe Hammond.
Okay, I love Joe Hammond.
Yeah.
That's my guy.
100%. And so I was always with my father coming to Harlem. So seeing Harlem and like growing up as a kid coming from Westchester, Harlem was always like, you know, I used to go to Grant's Tomb, playing with Gauchos, Riverside, always being around in Harlem. I loved Harlem. So with me loving Harlem and having a name like Queen of Harlem, does that, like, when you wake up in the morning, does it like go over your head like, I'm the Queen of Harlem?
No, because you know the thing about it is I don't really take that name serious. I mean, that's what they call me or whatever the case may be, but it's not something I name myself. If it was something I name myself, it'd be something different. But I mean, what I do for the community, I live up to the name. So it doesn't bother me. I just wake up and be me. And then once, I mean, like, you know, what can I say? I'm not sugar, like, I'm hood. Like, I'm hood. I gamble. I do, you know, I don't take away where I'm at. I don't take away where I came from. So when I come outside, I still, like, if it's a dice game on the corner, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to gamble. If it's it's a card game or if it's niggas from the hood, I'm never going to change who I am for people to be who people want me to be.
Right.
I'm not that.
Because when I first encountered, shout out to Chris Gotti, when they brought me around, they was like, that's the Queen of Harlem. So at first, I ain't gonna lie, when I hear the Queen of Harlem, I'm thinking, okay, what block she was on? But then I found out that you doing right by the community. That's why they call you the Queen.
Right.
So that name.
No, do you know the crazy? It's not. Honestly, it's because, like, keeping hood niggas together and in unity. And so it came way before I started real estate and all of that stuff. It came when I was, like, typically in the street. So as I got into coat drives and real estate, I just got to be the queen of those areas, but it didn't start from that. The foundation was literally from the streets.
Gotcha.
So, right, I'm here today to break down Michelle Smalls.
Okay.
You ready?
No, but go ahead.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Break it down, boys.
My first question is, you're a mother of how many children?
3.
3 children. You're a grandmother of
2.
2.
By the way, I'm a grandfather too. Grandparents are in these days. Don't hate on us. It's a great feeling, right?
Yeah, no, the best feeling in the world.
In the world. Because it's like
I didn't think I was gonna like it. Somebody calling me grandma and all that stupid shit. But once she came, it was like she's my life. Juju's opened the door, and then now it's Jim. But
you sort of forget, especially being like us, a young grandparent at a young age, that once that happens, you sort of forget about the kids. Those are your kids now.
yeah, yes.
Y'all are just donors right now. Like, get out of here now.
Yeah.
Because it's sort of like reliving that mother, fatherhood over again. Like, because you miss it.
My granddaughter's my dog.
Yeah, because you miss it, right?
And that's
you
my
miss,
homie.
Like
No,
Chuck.
I don't miss it. I just like the
You know
fact
you miss Chuck.
that I could keep. Hell no.
Chuck was bad?
Hell no. I don't miss nothing about.
How was Chuck as a baby?
I damaged my kids because, it was a difference. When I gamble because we didn't have no food on the table, and, I had to do what I had to do to survive.
You really was.
Yeah.
Bet 500. I got thousands in the bank. That's you.
Yeah.
She's outside.
You mean like aggressively and
Aggressively.
all of that?
Like, I'll take your money, sucker.
Damn, I need to see that.
Aggressively.
That's classic work.
So, to me, when you gamble because it's a different gamble when you gamble because you have to than gamble because you want to. So Charlie go to the dice game and just lose everything. Like that nigga, his hand's so weak it disgusts me. So they be like, you nothing like your mother. Yeah. But so if I wasn't in the street so hard gambling, I wouldn't have put that addiction on him. So that's one thing I do blame myself for but Charlie was a grown man at a very young age. At 3, Charlie could gamble.
Okay. Question. Mm-hmm. Let's keep it on the gambling. I'm a gambler. You heard it before you left me for the kill. Voice, my man P, we was all putting in our tickets. You know that.
That's bullshit gambling. See, I don't do no casinos. I hate casinos. I only street gamble. I could play casino. I could play poker.
Tonk?
I could play tonk. I could play anything that you could play,
Gotcha.
but better.
Okay. Name the craziest dice game you was ever in, like
the craziest
dice game. I know
game?
you're cool with Cam, Mace.
No.
All of these
The
guys.
craziest dice game.
Name the craziest dice game you ever been in.
God forgive me, because I can say it now because he's dead. God bless the dead, Twizzy. Skip to my Lou just got his deal.
Wow.
And at the time my rent was $1,700. So Tawan was like, yo, Michelle, bring out your money. I was like, I don't fucking know, this is my rent. I ain't gonna be able to pay my rent. He was like, I'm telling you, bring it out, we not gonna lose. I was like, how the fuck we not gonna lose? This is my money. So Tawan was like one of my favorite bros. I was like, all right, fuck it. I brung the money out. They had a block party by Menacing. So it was on 142nd between, Lenox and 5th.
Yeah.
I go there. He was like, all right, drop the bet. I was like, fuck you mean, drop the bet. I'm a gamble at my own pace. So I dropped 500. I won the bet, or whatever case may be. Tawan was like, drop it all. I was like, no. So I'm gambling. I'm slow beating Skip Tomorrow. He just got his deal. I'm slow beating. So mind you, I'm up 15,000. So I was like, Tawan, I'm quitting because I got the money and whatever the case may be. He's like, no, drop the whole 15. I promise you. We dropped the 15 and I ace. Tawan kicked the dice. Sorry, Skip. Sorry, Skip.
Oh, man.
He kicked the dice and they was like, no, that don't count, that don't count. So they let me roll over. And I had crack for 30K, took the 30K. Sorry, Skip, that's when he first got his deal. I hope I don't owe you. But yeah, he's like, you better fuck you. I took the 30, gave them whatever I gave them, and I got out of there.
I like that.
Nah, but we fucked Skip. That was Skip. Skipped him on Lou. I felt so bad. But we was starving. Sorry.
We're in the trenches. All right, let's get to business.
Okay.
Right? Let's get to business. What type of business you own?
I own a juice bar.
Okay.
I own a real estate company. I don't know, like what? Okay, I have 2 real estate companies. I have a post op. I have
The juice bar.
I have 2 juice bars. I don't know.
Got a lot going on.
Yeah, and I have 3 salons.
3 salons, 2 juice bars,
And
2 real estates.
So, how can people get to own businesses? Because a lot of people don't really know how to own a business. Because that's the thing. Because owning a business, I'm hearing you say you own 5 businesses. Once you start getting to the level when you keep going, owning different businesses, it's sort of like LeBron James. You're waking up, money's making itself.
no, it doesn't work that easy. I'm not even going to lie and say that it's that easy because it was that easy in the beginning. And then, I was just bread chasing. And then last year I had to pay the IRS because, I'm from the hood. So I never knew, like, you got to pay taxes on this. I got a bill for $370,000.
Damn.
So it was like, and they kept giving penalties. So if you open your business, pay your taxes. That's the biggest thing, pay your taxes.
Pay your taxes.
When the hood tell you about business, they don't tell you about that, and that's the most imperative. So now I'm on track. So now I can actually say I'm a business owner. Previously, I wouldn't call it a business owner because I didn't know how to conduct a business.
Well, that's why you're legendary too, because like you said, you got to pay taxes. She gave away $100,000. Niggas ain't have to pay no taxes. You heard what she said? Y'all could have paid taxes on that money. Y'all got away with murder.
Yeah, but if you own a business, pay your taxes. They don't teach us that in owning a business. That's the most imperative.
Well, damn, if you got a bill for $300,000, how much you made? How much you made, girl? $300,000 means you made up there.
I make good money.
I know you in the real estate business, right? I follow you closely. I am the right hand to the queen. How many states are you licensed in?
I'm licensed in New York, Connecticut, Miami, Atlanta, and PA.
So you could get a house.
Anyway, yeah. And the reason I did real estate because I was actually working in a shelter. I worked in a shelter for 7 years, and what happened was I was doing housing, and they made me a director of housing. And it was a client, and she was like, you know what, Michelle, I want to move out. My kids got taken. I need $3,000 for an apartment. Now, when you work in a shelter, you're not supposed to give clients money. But I didn't want the city to take her kids. So I gave her the $3,000. She got the apartment. 8 months after she's in the apartment, she came back to the shelter and was like, if Michelle wouldn't have gave me the money, I wouldn't have had no apartment that I couldn't afford. So they came to me and they was like, Michelle, you did a good deed, but you can't give clients money. So either we're not gonna fire you, but we're gonna let you quit. I was like,
What?
oh shit.
That's
I was
crazy.
like, I would never give nobody a position to fire me again. I would never work for a corporate again. And that's when I opened up the real estate company. I left and I never worked for nobody again since then. But yeah.
No, because I'm a big person.
That's big.
That's what wakes me up in the morning.
That's big.
Yeah. I never worked for
Honestly,
nobody since
big.
then.
Yeah, that's what wakes me up in the morning. 'cause
I'm not gonna fire you. I'm gonna give you a chance to quit.
Yeah, and I let it go. And the crazy thing about that, they've been calling me back for a consultation. I don't even deal with them, but yeah, you're not even supposed to. You can't give clients money when.
So your heart been that big.
Yeah,
You
always.
giving away. Yeah. So is that one of the reasons why I know we're gonna get to that the toy drive and everything, but is that like a
I give because I didn't have. And there was a lady who just gave me, I don't know, she's just seen something in me. She was just like, you know what? Because she had nieces that were actually my cousin. I wasn't her niece. And at 16, she gave me my own apartment. And so it was like people that wasn't my family that gave me. So I just pay it forward because it was done for me.
got you.
How long have you been in the real estate business?
Since I started working for the shelter, so I've been doing real estate for 20 years.
20 years in the game. I heard you talking earlier. You bought your first house about almost 20 years ago. Mm-hmm. Your first house, like
Yeah.
the first house that you lived in, that's yours. This is mine. Talk about it. 20 years.
Yeah, Jaton. Actually, I was renting an apartment in Jersey, and the rent back then was like $2,000, but that was a lot 20 years ago. Mm-hmm. And she was like, Michelle, with the money you pay in rent, you could get a mortgage. And like I tell all my clients, when it's your house, you know. We went and we seen about 100 houses, and it was this house that they were building from the ground. I was like, so that's it, I want it. And put a mortgage in, and I got it. And I had the house for almost 20 years.
It's a lot of stress though on the house.
No.
People don't know that. No, just the maintenance of it.
It's
People
not.
I
It's
know
not.
you don't cut no grass. You know you gotta get a
No,
couple
I got-
little.
that's
After that, he
paid,
got a
yeah.
couple little poppies and cut the grass and all
And
that.
they
But
do
yeah,
it.
you know it's just tough.
Yeah, but it's but I was actually happy because I was so hood and so ghetto. I wanted my kids to have better. So I wanted them to be balanced. So like they could be in the street here and they be tough here, but then they know that there's a better life somewhere else. So I would keep them in the city and then take them home. And when they went home, so now they want.
Definitely the way of living.
Yeah,
So
of
they're
course.
comfortable where they at. So it's not like when they get to the hood, they be like, oh, I'm scared or anything. They are comfortable where they at, but they know it's a better life somewhere else.
Definitely. So what are next question?
Nah,
Nah, I need to
you
think.
talk about it. You're here to talk about it. It's the queen.
No, I just want to know
because
because
it's the queen.
no, because listen to her talk, right? You know, she's very business minded, which is a great thing, and knowing that you know guys like Damon Dash, what type of conversations do you guys have? I just want to know because this guy, he is straight. I love him, by the way. Like he's the reason over the corona. He's the reason I even started Shea Baby TV. I just want to let everybody know this. Because I watched him over Corona. He said he made his kids start a lemonade stand, teaching them to have their own businesses. And like you said, not wanting to work for anybody. So in that period, when I was watching a lot of podcasts, this is when Dame started heating up on the internet. So I started watching this, heard him talking stuff like that. That's why I asked you what type of conversations you guys have, because he seems like a real business-minded. His mind is
Damon?
always going about something.
Damon is. I'm actually Damon's kid's godmother, but Damon is one of the smartest assholes I know. Hey, Damon.
Shout out to
I mean,
Dame Dash.
yeah, I love-
Definitely shout out to him.
Yeah, that's my,
Shout out to
that's
High.
I mean that's my bro. That's the bro. Damon is just, you know how like somebody is just too smart? Like Damon could talk about something now, but it'd be good like 20 years later. Like he's very futuristic. And that's why me and him be like battling because I want bread now. Damon to talk about bread that his kids gonna have.
Is that a good thing though?
It's an amazing
It
thing,
is, right?
but I want instant gratification. He don't care about, like Damon have Like they be saying Damon is broke. I'm like, yo, y'all retarded. Like, but because he have catalogs and all of that stuff to where, I mean, but but the thing about it is, I want money now.
Yeah.
Damon don't give a fuck about that. As long as Damon have his private chef, his this, his that. He don't care about the now. I'm more of the now. He's more of the future.
You ever been to the ranch in Utah?
Yeah, I've been.
Yo,
It's everywhere.
I can't lie, looking on YouTube. I see floating on the river.
Yo,
got the hat
you gotta
on.
follow the queen.
I love it.
She
Follow
was
the
an
queen,
A.
man.
And like his wife is amazing. Like his wife, I love her. Rocky is the
The
best.
family.
Shout out to Dame Dash.
Yeah, his wife is the best.
Back to
Yeah.
Michelle Smalls. You have a great heart of giving back, right? What type of give backs do you do?
To Christmas drive, back to school, Easter, Halloween, and what else? There's one more. And Thanksgiving.
What made you start giving back? I know you mentioned a couple of things earlier, but
You know the crazy thing about it?
Shay Baby always jump in my questions.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Christmas.
We here to talk about it. We here to talk about it.
All right. Christmas. I hate to
Talk
tell the
about
story,
it.
but okay.
Let's talk about it.
Christmas, I didn't get stuff when we was kids. So Christmas was dear to me because that was the only time my grandmother would like give me gifts. So Christmas, I would go to my cousin's house and they'd bring the gifts there. This one Christmas, my brother brought the gifts to my cousin's house. So we waiting and no fucking gifts come. We waiting, no gifts come. So my grandmother called me. She was like, Michelle, you ungrateful. I sent you a box of gifts and you didn't say thank you. I was like, no, I didn't get nothing. She was like, I sent it with your brother. So, and I be having to pray because I never liked my brother from that day. Like I'm one of them people, when I don't speak to you, I just never speak to you again. So
Don't get on her bad side.
my brother was like, Grandma, I gave the crackhead downstairs and told him to take it upstairs. The crackhead stole all my gifts. So I had nothing. And it's so weird because I never was a jealous person. So my cousins and them had their gifts and I would watch them play with their toys and I had nothing. When I say zero, I was like, yo, God, like, why me? And I think, I don't remember if I cried, if I didn't cry, but I know it was the worst feeling by far.
Yes.
So I was like, you know what? And I used to go through like a depression about it. So later on, once I seen this kid, I was like, go put your coat on. And he was like, I ain't have one. It just brought back so many memories of when I didn't have. So that's when I had the first Christmas drive, the first coat drive.
Now, do you do like fundraisers for it, or this is all out of your pocket?
No. What happened was I did the first one completely out of pocket, and I was owning a salon on 132nd. And the person I was renting the salon from, his name is Adam. He owns a bunch of buildings. He seen it. He was like, Michelle, oh my God, I didn't know you was gonna do that. Next time you do whatever you spend, I'm a match. So the next year I spent $10,000. He gave me $10,000. So we spent $20,000. So then the next year, Gumbo gave something. So it only be my friends. As far as like grants or anything, I've never got that.
Shout out to Gumbo.
Yeah, so it'll be Gumbo, Adam, yeah.
I'll take a couple.
And then now this year Dawn. So every year it gets bigger and bigger. Like my friends, they see how dear it is to me for Christmas, so they just throw in. And just today, Jared called me and was like, I got another $3,000 for you. So every year it gets bigger and bigger.
I know the answer to the next question, but for the people, how long have you been doing your Christmas giveaway and your coat drive?
18 years.
18 straight years, straight out of her pockets.
18 years.
No sponsor, just friends and people that share the love and spread the wealth. Talk about it, Queen. 18 years.
Yeah, 18 years.
Since you so, because I saw you on Cam's show with Luca Browski, isn't it?
Yeah, that's my bro.
Shout out to Gumbo.
Why we don't have a Queen of Harlem strain?
Cause you
We
know
need
what?
that.
No, you know why? He gave me 2 strands, but the people I gave, they smoke more than they sell. So, so it was like,
You talking about the vendors?
yeah, like I kept going bankrupt before I even.
What was the Queen of Harlem? It was gas?
It was called, yeah, it was called Harlem Nights.
Harlem Nights.
I remember
Luca
that.
definitely gave me.
I want to see
remember
the Harlem
that.
Nights.
He gave me-
Yo, year one, that was the name of the team in the tournament.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was
it
Chuck Cash team.
Facts.
So
Wait a minute.
I'm not gonna say who fucked up the money, but
Wait, A1 is Chuck Cash's team?
no,
That's what you said, right?
no, Harlem
No,
Nights
Harlem
was.
Nights.
Harlem Nights,
Yeah.
okay.
Harlem Nights,
That's
year
in the,
one.
In
year
the,
one.
In the Queen Harlem
In
tournament,
the
right?
Queen Harlem
I
tournament,
remember
Yeah.
year one.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, so they were
talk
smoking.
to Chuck about
They were
that.
smoking more than they were selling.
Shout
So
out to Harlem Nights. That's a fact.
yeah,
Now, right? I know you're an author, right? Because I got the books signed, sealed, and delivered. Let's get into the books.
the books I didn't want to do. Damon actually had me write the book. He stuck at me. It was like some situations happened. He was like, "Yo, Michelle, what happened?" And I would tell him the story. And then he was like, "Michelle, what happened?" I would tell him the story. And it happened maybe like 20 times, and we ended up having a whole book. And then I was like, "All right, I'm not putting it out." And he was like, "You know, it was so many girls that's just like you and that's going through stuff, and you can help so many girls." And so Damon really suckered me into it, but it worked out for the youth. Like a lot of troubled teens relate to it.
The first book was,
Queen of Harlem Commandments.
and that's what you live by.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the I live by. Like
Just for the
certain
record,
things.
that's my book.
Yeah.
That's
This is
mine.
the first book.
Certain things
The
is
Queen of
Lord to
Harlem,
me.
The commandments.
Like people would think like like I'm nice, but I'm a weirdo, like a real weirdo, and like I really follow this book.
Now, writing a book, is it harder than doing like other things?
Damon made it so easier because, like I said, I didn't even realize I wrote a book until it was all done. So Damon definitely, shout out to Damon. He definitely, he did that because I would have gave it too much thought and it wouldn't have got done. I didn't even realize I did so much, and we already had the 20 chapters.
Got you. Did you ever think you would be a celebrity? You a celebrity. I know you don't
No,
think you are.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, that's not something I would want to be.
I know, but you are though. I mean, let's be for real. I mean, like, only reason why I say that is the average doesn't have the many followers you have, the interactions on the. I pay attention to all that stuff. When you do media, you pay attention to that. So seeing that, people are interact on your page, you're a celeb. Stop. Why are you so scared? of
What
the
do you
camera?
consider a celeb? That's what I want to know. What do you
Okay,
consider?
A celebrity is not just a person that's just a rapper or an athlete. They're just people that people follow. And people.
So that makes you a celebrity?
Yes, because you're in your own lane.
Okay.
You don't think so?
No.
You have a tournament, you gave out $100,000.
But that don't make you a celebrity.
Yes, it does.
It makes you
I don't see the celebrities.
tournament
doing it.
owner that gave out $100K.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
I
then.
don't-
The people, since you're not a celebrity, since you say this, the people who are celebrities, why they're not giving out $100,000 for these games?
Because they don't choose not to.
No, because I believe, and this is my honest opinion, I just think that what makes you a celebrity is the realness. Because you're saying they don't want to.
But I don't think
Because
celebrities are real.
Why wouldn't you want to give out?
Me
what you're
personally,
doing?
I don't think
You
a
are
lot of
real.
no, I don't think celebrities are real. So I don't want to be a
That's what
celebrity.
okay, so that's what I'm trying to
So
say.
I'm not a celebrity.
No, but
that's not what I want to be.
but that's what I mean.
That's what I want to be considered as.
But that's what I mean.
Like a celebrity is more of an actor, and their stuff is like
Not really.
fake. They're like,
Not
I don't
really.
want to be that.
You know why
Not
I
in
say?
2025.
You know why I say not
Everybody
really?
has.
Because I ain't gonna lie. Every summer, you make me. I feel like the biggest celebrity. in
But
the
you
city, though.
are a celebrity because guess what? It's totally different. Like this is your job, right? It's not my job. So it's totally different from a celebrity is doing their job. I don't have a job in that field.
No,
So
but
I don't
people
consider
recognize whatever it is that you're doing. That's what makes you a celebrity. basketball, football, acting, that doesn't make you a celebrity. That just
I think
recognizes their
celebrities.
talent.
I think celebrities have a job, and the ones who's very good at their job is considered a celebrity.
In
That's
1980,
my.
yes, but not in 2020s.
She's a
There's
celebrity.
regular
Shorty.
people that are just celebrities.
No. If somebody have an employment and they're very good at their employment, that's what I consider a celebrity. Me personally. I don't have an employment, so.
Yeah, but they just take the role. They made you a celebrity. God damn, they made you a celebrity.
No.
We're gonna run with that.
Boyce is a celebrity.
Nah,
They
I'm
made
not.
you a celebrity.
Yeah.
I'm telling you this.
Like,
She's a
that's
celebrity.
his job,
She's a celebrity.
and he's amazing at his job, so he's a celebrity to me.
And so you. And the reason I say that is because, like I said, the people that follow you, your games are packed like it's Rucker, Dykeman, and
But
they
again-
they gave you an award.
Again, that's not me though. You have Voice behind it, you have Hunk behind it, you have Russ behind it. So it's not a just me thing.
True, but it's called the Queen of Harlem, and that's why I'm telling you, I'm from Westchester. I say to people,
It's-
hey, you want to go to a tournament? Which tournament? Queen of Harlem. Hey, I would love to.
So it's
So you
Talk
know what
about
I'm
it,
saying?
Chef.
I'm talking about it. I'm
It's
telling
a-
them from where I'm from.
Yeah, I mean,
they look
it's
at
a-
you as a celebrity. So I'm just saying, being a celebrity in New York City, it's not easy. There's so the cities.
See,
we're
I
looking
don't-
from the penthouse area. We see cars driving by.
I don't
millions
look at
of
it as
people.
that because I get up and I just be myself. I don't do anything extra. I just get up and I'm comfortable
Well,
with
that's
being
what
myself.
probably what people like, and keep getting more followers, getting more things, will keep people attracted. Because, like you said, people look at celebrities like they're full of shit, right? Let's keep it real.
No, no,
But
no.
when you see a person doing
Difference is different types. Now, like I said, like I consider like LeBron James a celebrity because he has an employment and he's the best at his employment.
Got it.
Voice is a celebrity because he has an employment and he's the top of the game of his employment. So that's what I consider celebrity. I don't have an employment in the tournament because I know nothing about basketball. I mean, I can keep a crowd together and I can keep no violence, but far as the ins and out of running the tournament, that's
That you
them.
could do 3 years straight.
It's a good tournament, man.
3 years straight.
That's a fact.
So you got the books, right? It's more than one book. Book 1, The Queen of Harlem, The Commandments. Right? Mm-hmm. Book 2, Learn to Control Your Emotions.
Your emotions will control you.
Let's talk about book 2. Where did you get the title from? Learn to Control Your Emotions.
What happened previously, I used to, like, I've been to jail a couple of times. I mean, I got numerous gun charges while I had. But,
It's crazy. I
And-
never think, like, yo, you never think that. I look
Talk
like,
about
wait,
it. Like,
yeah, so,
look, gun charges. Look at her. Just look at her.
I know.
You'd have
and it
never
was,
thought.
And it was all because, hasty decisions. And that's what I did. Once I learned how to control my emotions, I started being able to control the things that I did. So, like, people would look at me crazy because one of my gun charges was because my daughter's grandmother. I shot at her and she sent me to jail. And it was like, I could make way better decisions. And the decisions start with controlling your emotions. And then I had I got like at least 20 bros that really deal with me and they know they care a lot for me and they kept getting in trouble. And I said, if I change my ways, they'll change yours.
Yep.
And that's what happened. Once I started like thinking better and doing better, they started doing better as well. So that's why I put the book out because I knew that the book really worked.
Sure.
I'm,
Baffled by the gun charges, right?
I would never accept, but you know what? That's what, I've been around a lot of successful people in my life, and if you listen to people's past, there's a reason they're successful.
Right.
Believe that. You know what I mean? Like, hearing it from her is crazy, but I can see it. I see it.
It's just weird because, that's why I don't go into podcasts and go to different schools and lie, act like I'm this, because I'm not, I got the same story as everybody else. It's just that when I had kids, I wanted so much better for my kids. And that's what changed me, and that's what I did better. So I'm never gonna sit there and judge somebody or say I'm perfect or better, because I did pretty much the same thing that everybody else did.
100%.
Where can the people purchase your book at? Your books? With an S.
Amazon, I think it's, on Amazon, what is it, Barnes & Noble, and I think Target.
Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Target.
Why you don't have the Queen merch? I want to know that. You probably sell like 1,000 pieces a month. Never thought about it, or just?
No, no, not that I don't think about it. It's just, I don't have the time or the energy to put into that. And if I do something, I would want to give it my all. And that's something I just wouldn't do. I don't want to just get something and put a label on it and say me. If I was to do clothing, I would want to design something and make it. And I don't have time for that.
Okay, so on a year basis, because, you know, I seen that you was on the phone with them on FaceTime before this interview. On the average Queen of Harlem Michelle year, how many times would you say Mel Maxey styles you a year?
Mel Maxey is my guy. Mel Maxey is definitely
Shout out to Mel Maxey.
Shout out
my
to Mel
guy.
Maxey.
You know what? The crazy thing about it with Mel Maxey is, I was doing the tour. First, they came to me because Kingdom was too much violence, and they had to shut it down. So Huncho came to me. He was like, Michelle, could you sponsor Kingdom? And I was like, absolutely not. And he was like, so Hunk came to me. Hunk was like, Michelle, could you do it? I was like, no. So 6'5" came to me. And I was like, nah. And I was like, but then it was like a shootout. So I went to the project. I was like, listen, if I do this, y'all gonna hold me down? Like, I'm gonna put the money up, but it can't be no violence. Every young guy from Forster was like, Michelle, we got you. Kingdom that year, not one.
I remember.
Not one fight, not nothing. So
I think you brought me
thank
outside.
you. Yep, that's it. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. My little bros, I'm telling you, they kept, I mean, like, it was even getting ready to be an argument. Oh no, Michelle's doing it. And it was nothing. So Mel Maxey was like, yo, you got that to happen? I got you. The next time I did a 30,000 at Marcus Garvey, Mel Maxey came and gave a fur coat to the winner, and then the next year he gave something, and so he's been very, he's a good bro. He's been very
Shout out to
supportive.
Mel Maxey.
Shout out to
So,
Mel Maxey. I ain't gonna lie, when I see that on you know, because, you know, Clash TV was covering a lot, I got on the phone, like, yo, God, these niggas giving out mix over there, B.
Yeah, and I didn't pay for that.
Mix over there, B.
I didn't pay for that. Mel Maxey gave that free.
That's fire. Shout out
He
to
gave
Mel
that.
Maxey.
He gave that free.
100%.
Yeah,
was
he
fire,
gave
too.
that free. And that's why I got to thank the community, because I kept it safe, but they just kept pouring and pouring and pouring and to make it better. My favorite cousin, Harlem Hot Boy, Pop,
You know the vibes.
I'm telling you,
TMT.
Sham God gave me $10,000 to give to the tournament, because I was like, I'm gonna do 20,000. He was like, no, you're gonna do 30, and gave me 10.
Yeah, he did.
So everybody, Cam calls me every time, Michelle, you need this, you need this, you need this. So when ASAP Rocky called me, when he hit me, maybe 2 months ago, he said, Michelle, think about something, and I'm gonna do something big for the community. So I put my face there, but everybody pours in. It's a team effort. Everybody pours in.
Well, Kingdom was always fire to me.
Yeah, and then it definitely got watered down because of violence. And Hunk is the one who really pushed the button for me to do it. And then, you know, that's how it gets. It get weird. Once you start doing something, everybody starts saying, and I'm zero tolerance.
Yeah.
Like zero tolerance. So when they said,
We
start
seen
saying
We see that.
stuff, I was like, you know what? Y'all enjoy here. We going to Marcus Garvey. We went to Marcus Garvey. Everybody thought it was going to fail.
No, 'cause
I thought we was going to have to build it. From year one, it went crazy.
So, your tournament? Mm-hmm. No, that joint jumped off.
Yeah, from year one,
Instantly.
it went crazy.
Yeah, instantly.
From year
Well,
one.
like he said, you got your freshman tournaments your JV tournaments, and then your varsity. Now, for the kill, I just want to let you know this. He said that, and I'm from the neighborhood. He put them dudes in JV, and every time no, Shay, you said we're JV. 100%.
Real quick, where can people reach you to be their real estate agent? How can like somebody want to get into? I'm thinking about buying a house. How can I reach out to Michelle Smalls?
No, you can reach out to Michelle Smalls' office. It's 1469 Fifth Avenue. The number is 646-422-7681.
You heard?
But no, after a while, you're going to have to start sending people out because...
No, I have 4 agents that work under me now.
I know it, because after a while, because, some people are just...
But the thing about that is, it's weird because I have a couple of agents that works honestly better than me, but everybody wants to work with Michelle.
Right.
And they got to realize, like, it's people that do work better than me, but it's just like they just always want to work with me. But give my agents a chance. I mean, I'm telling you, they're very good.
They're good. They work with you. They work under you.
No, they're very good.
They're good.
You got a lot of nerve saying that, right?
Talking about. They work
I
under
put
you.
myself in that position. I'm like, okay, I would definitely have to go to you because, I mean,
but they do their due diligence. They work. They'll tell you the comps. They'll be able to tell you completely everything. But what you fail to realize, if everybody come to Michelle, my workload is overloaded. Mm-hmm. So I can't get to everybody as fast as they want. And they be like, no, I'll wait. But why wait when you got somebody who could
get it done?
You heard what she said? Don't be so thirsty. The agents are good.
No, the agents are really good. Now, and the thing about that is, and I look over everything. So if you work with them, I'll look over it. But just give them a chance, because I'm telling you, they work.
No, because I heard you on Instagram one time saying that was crazy that you go through so hard at nighttime to do the paperwork.
Yeah.
You said the paperwork takes days and if not hours.
No, because what happens is a lot of people... I got it good because I worked on both ends. So I placed a lot of shelter clients. I work with City Febs, Section 8, Veterans Program. I work with all programs. So if the case manager don't know how to do it, I know how to do paperwork with my eyes closed. So I might do 10 apartments and I'll do the paperwork. I might put them in there in the daytime, and then at night I got to do the packages for 10 people. Mm-hmm. The average realtor don't know how to do packages. The average case managers don't know how to do packages. So it's easier for me to do it than to go back and forth with their mistakes.
1 to 10, the state test, what would you say? The level of hardness.
What?
1 to 10.
The level of what?
Of hard.
It's for a package?
Difficulty of the test. Is it from 1 to 10?
For real estate?
Yeah.
Oh God, I failed it twice before I passed it.
But that don't make you. There's people probably that can pass the test on the first time and can't sell no houses.
Yeah. See, and that's a good thing. I mean, the thing about, and that's what I teach my agents. They have experience. See, the school only teach you book smarts. You have to have interpersonal skills. You have to be a people's person. You have to know, like, I could walk in a house and I could sell a house. A book is not going to teach you how to sell a house. It's going to teach you all the tools you need to sell a house, but it's not going to give you the guidance and all of that stuff that you need to sell a house. It's not going to give you the pointers or what you need to point out. Like God forbid, say you want a house and I know that you want a pool. I'm going to go into that house and talk so much about that pool, so if it's something wrong with something else, you're not even going to see it because your focus is the pool.
I bet you I can tell you your number one haters. I bet you I can tell you.
Go.
I love haters. And they just like, it's the reason to wake up in the morning, drink coffee, and get orange juice. But the person I bet you that sells real estate, they say, she only sells so much because she has a lot of followers. Do you hear that a lot?
They say I sell so much because it's so many reasons. Oh, because she worked in a shelter, because she had followers. It's always a reason.
But my father did real estate before he passed away. Like, he just started getting into it. They don't know. That's the hardest business because once you get the license, you have to do your own marketing. So if you don't have followers and don't have no marketing dollars, you're really in a business just fishing because you have to get the people.
But the thing about that is real estate mostly come from referrals. You have to do a good job because if I sell you a house right now and you mediocre, you're not going to tell somebody else about me. But if I sell it and it's amazing, you're going to say, oh, yeah, I bought my house from Michelle. And so real estate is more about referrals, and I get very good referrals.
Gotcha.
Before we close out, we gotta get into it. Share the love, spread the wealth. Queen of Harlem, Christmas toy drive. Let's talk about it.
Christmas toy drive. That's like one of my best. That's my best giveaway. I love Christmas. Like I said, when I was a child, I hated Christmas because of an incident with my brother. But now that I give, I mean, it broke the bondage, it broke the stress, and watching all them kids happy, it's just like, it's really a big thing to me.
It is 18 Christmas.
You did this
18 years.
18 years. 18 Christmas.
That's a blessing.
18 Christmas, no sponsor.
But my
just
friends.
hard work.
Is it a headache though? I'm
No.
talking about the people.
No.
No? Everything's school, like,
They no. I had a lot of people steal.
That's what I mean. Trying to double dip, trying to
Yeah.
get more toys. You gotta tell people, like, no, I just seen you. Get your ass. I told you don't do that. Get your ass out.
Nah, I ain't doing all that. That I'm not gonna do. That I'm not gonna do. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let you. If this is worth you not coming back next year, so be it. But I'm not gonna. I mean, I'm not gonna take the joy from the child because the mother is ignorant.
Right.
So I'll let them rock out, and just next year they wouldn't be able to come. But it's like the best time. And you know the crazy thing about it, I seen this strongest little boy. It was this African boy. He may be around 12. He had 4 siblings. And I came in, I was like, get you a coat. He was like, no, I don't want to get a coat until my siblings get a coat. And it was just like, you could see how much character it builds in certain kids. Like you could see what kid is gonna be,
Appreciative of it.
no, something later on in the future. Like you're gonna see, like I'm telling you, he's gonna be a provider. That little kid is gonna definitely be a provider. But you get to see so many characters, so many different people, and I got a lot of kids that come there and be like, you know what, when I get grown, I'm gonna do a co-drive too. So it's just planting good seeds. And that's what you're really here for, is to plant good seeds.
That's a fact. No, because I also seen, this is a lot of things. Like, I just, watching Instagram, I got a lot of shit on my mind. But I also seen you guys, Chuck also out at the Thanksgiving drive with Max B. Then I seen him in Chuck's comments. Is he going to be on the remix with Chuck? Can we leave that? Can we leave that?
Max B is very close to the family, so he.
That's a fact. I see him all in the comments. 100%.
See, and then like I said, it's weird because when my kids were growing up, it was Menelik and Charlie and Diamond. They used to be like, oh, Charlie gonna be the bad one and Menelik is gonna be the lawyer. And you know, Menelik went to Seton Hall and all of that stuff. And Charlie is, I guess, a rapper. I guess Menelik is gonna have to be his legal team. But
I mean, no, that's a good team right there. Now, have you had a chance to see Max B since he's been on?
no,
No.
I haven't seen. Did I talk? They called me while he was on the phone, but yeah. Shout out to Max B.
Shout out
Welcome
to Max,
home, Max.
100%.
Shout out to Max, welcome
Yeah,
home.
but Charlie been around him 100 times.
Yeah. Now, I seen him at the Thanksgiving drive.
Yeah, Charlie
but
been.
when I saw that, that's what, the blessing of having you is. That was nothing to him. He's been around that type of, giveaways and, he's sort of, seen it before.
But see, my kids, I made them sacrifice their Christmases from young. So they not really, I do for them all year round. So they don't, I don't buy them Christmas.
Yeah, because the first time I was ever at a Thanksgiving turkey drive giveaway was in Yonkers at the Juice Bar with Jadakiss. This was like 2019.
I love Jadakiss. That's
Shout
a bro.
out to Kiss. That was the first time that
And Jadakiss supports all the things that I
100%.
do.
That was the first time I got a chance to give out turkeys, and it is a good feeling. One
Yeah.
day I would like to do something like that.
Yeah.
Because it's just the feeling of seeing people have a turkey. Like I saw it with my own eyes. Like people were really thank you, Jadakiss, thank you. I wasn't gonna have a turkey this year.
Yeah.
So the thought of a person, not having, and then, even like the toys that you're giving away for Christmas. I'm pretty sure there's some of them people on that line that weren't getting nothing.
No, it definitely, a bunch of them, that wasn't getting nothing.
Yeah.
And that's why people don't understand, man can't really give me nothing. It's like, I always look at the higher power. Like, God blesses me, so that's why I bless others. It's not because people, because, like I said.
So sitting in this penthouse, do you believe in hard work or blessings from God? Because what you're doing is a blessing.
And both. And it comes from God.
Right. Great view, by the way.
It comes from God.
December 25th, 1 to 5 p.m.
At
First
PS
one
197.
at PS 197. First 1,000 tickets is tickets this year.
You gonna be out there?
I'm hosting.
I'm out there.
I'm hosting.
This is the second time I'm giving
Oh
away
yeah,
some things.
and it's so good. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank
And
you.
it's it was shout out to Charlie's friend in the wheelchair. He actually donated, I think, a PS5 for first place, a Nintendo Switch for something for second place, and then a Nintendo Switch for third place for handicapped, the ones that's in a wheelchair. He's doing a dance contest for kids in wheelchairs, and this is the first year that I'm allowing it. And kids with the wheelchair. I mean, because I never thought about it. You know, we say we have dance contests, but then it's unfair for the kids in the wheelchair to not be included.
Okay.
So this year we're finally including the dance contest for the kids with the wheelchair, and I'm excited about that one. So if you got your wheelchair, bring it. And the Christmas drive is going to be at PS 197. And why is that PS 97? It's because like at least 60% of those kids come from the shelter. So it's December 25th, Christmas Day, 1 to 4 p.m. PS 197 is on 135th and 5th. See you there.
Queen of Harlem, Michelle Smalls. We would like to thank you for appearing on the show. Let's talk about it on the Ballin' Up in Harlem network.
I got a problem with let's talk about it.
Let's
Let's talk about it.
Let's
Y'all
talk about
niggas said it was
What's
gonna
the
be
problem?
10 minutes. I mean,
Let's talk
that
about
long. This is not part of the plan.
Voice of my city, Shay Baby, Michelle Smalls.
No,
aka
y'all did
the
a Damon.
Queen of
Y'all suck
Harlem.
at me. Y'all made it not feel like 10 minutes, and I've been here that long.
We thank you. Episode 4, Voice Out. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Live from the penthouse too.
Ayo, Vada, what up, huh? Queen of Harlem, what's up? Kareem Reed, A-Butter through the lane. Nigga, I control the Rogers like I'm dead.
Double say, ballin' up at Harlem, ballin' up at Harlem.
Ballin'.
I swear you don't want to start 'em, you don't want to start 'em.
What?
100K, man, that shit ain't a problem. 100K, man, that shit ain't a problem.
What?
I be ballin' up at Harlem, ballin' up at Harlem.
ballin'.
I swear you don't want to start 'em, you don't want to start 'em.
What?
100K, man, that shit ain't a problem.
What?
100K, man, that shit ain't a
That ain't a
problem.
problem.
I be ballin' up in Harlem, ballin' up in Harlem.
Swish.
I'm ballin' up in Harlem like my nigga Mitch. I was jacking Rico to the snitch. When them bases loaded, they gon' tell me pitch. We not the same, I'm chasing bread. Why you chasing
Bread.
This must be slow.